Hi, my name is Brianna Dick from Pack Leader Help, and today I'm going to be talking about how to prevent resource guarding and what to do if your dog has started resource guarding. Remember that anytime I'm taking something out of my dog's mouth, I'm not ripping it out of their mouth. What I see more often than not when dogs have started to resource guard is an owner who has had to take things out of the dog's mouth quickly. Usually when they're a puppy, they start putting shit in their mouth, you have to take the mulch out, the tissues out, or whatever, and your dog learns a pattern, which is when this hand moves towards my mouth, I need to get better at faster at keeping whatever is in my mouth. Another reason that dogs resource guard is, like with food, is they're coming from a point of scarcity. And so what we're going to do is talk about counter conditioning them to basically brainwash them into thinking that whenever this hand is coming near them, good things are going to happen, like food. So to prevent resource guarding, the first thing I'm going to do is make sure I don't feed my dog and I don't give my dog things unless they're calm and giving me eye contact. So if I have this bully stick over here, if my dog is hype, super excited, jumping all over me, being pushy about it, I'm not going to give this item because you're rewarding that state of mind and they're going to get really intense about it. That excitement and that intensity is going to make the dog want this even more and keep it even more. And you can say, well, Brianna, my dog is only resource guarding with like bones or things it gets in its mouth when it's running around. Then your dog shouldn't be running around because you're constantly in reaction mode rather than prevention mode. You do not want to wait until your dog already has something in its mouth to try and do this exercise, because then you're going to give that bribery situation where you have to bring out a treat or else your dog won't drop it. So the first step to preventing resource guarding is teaching your dog, don't be so excited, so intense about this thing that I'm giving you. I'm going to hold it here until the dog, either one of these guys, is going to give me eye contact, and then I'm going to hand it over. And then after that, you're not just going to go and try and rip it out of their mouth. I'm going to show you what to do. So I'm going to give her the bone, and I have a high-value treat here. So instead of going near her, you can use the word out or leave it. Iris knows the word leave it. So all I'm going to do here is walk up to her with some food. I'm going to say leave it. I'm going to drop some food and walk away. This is for when your dog has already started resource guarding, because typically when you go to approach the dog when they have something like that, they're going to growl at you, they might nip, they might even try and attack you. So you're not even trying to take that thing away, you're just going up, you're dropping food, saying leave it or out, and you're on your way. After so many repetitions of this, your dog starts to get a little bit less tense, a little bit less nervous about you approaching, because you approaching doesn't mean you're going to rip something out of their mouth. But that's the reason they started resource guarding in the first place, is you were taking shit out of their mouth. I know that might be a little bit different if you got a rescue dog and they've resource guarded, but at this point it doesn't really matter. This is the process that I'm going to go over to make sure that my dog feels comfortable with me taking things from them. So when you get to a point where your dog's comfortable with that, then you can say, Iris, leave it. They disengage, food happens, and then I'm going to take this, leave it. Good. So you should always be able to tell your dog leave it and have them disengage off something. If you're saying, well, Brianna, my dog won't disengage off of that, then we need to go back a step and teach our dogs leave it, which is going to be in another video.